potatoes, mushrooms, and it was made by Twyla, and Eddie made it for us a week before, and let me tell you folks, it's delicious. What do you call this kind of a dish? This is at the Trolley Line Restaurant.
So I've kind of been doing that a little bit. I mean, I would, he'll be healthier for it. Right.
The Advertiser, Veterans Day. Averill Park, New York. Glendora Vegetarian Club. We meet the last Wednesday of every month on November 25th, 6 p.m. We meet at St. Mary's Church, Road 20, Nassau Village, across from the library. It is a potluck. Bring a dish to share. You do not have to be vegan, but the food does. Would you like a free vegetarian starter kit? Call Glendora. 2 people did. You are what you eat. Doctors have cured thousands with a whole food, plant-based diet, saving them from cancer, heart disease, diabetes, and obesity. Glendora's 87, no doctors, no medicines. Her cat is 77 in cat years. No veterinarians and no medicines and no cat health insurance. You did it. Thank you very much. Yeah, what does Caitlin say?
Happy birthday. It's her
To
birthday.
her?
Yeah.
Give her mother the credit.
What?
Give her mother the credit.
Yeah, right? So anyhow, that's what that is. It's her birthday.
Caitlin who?
Morton Bentley.
Okay, Caitlin.
Delete?
Yes, please.
Okay. And that's it.
That's it?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Cool. Let me see you go to social.
That's where we just were, weren't we? We are in social.
And those 2 I'm saving for
Right.
Rob Jackson.
Yep.
All right, hon.
And there's primary.
Thank you. Let's go to Facebook and put in a joke.
Okay. And I get to
I'm
Facebook.
sorry.
That's okay. How do I get to Facebook? Oh, there it is.
You see that? There it is.
All right, I gotta turn this if you want me to.
Sure thing.
All right, so here's Glendora's page.
Did the course in speed reading help you?
Wait a minute.
That's what you write.
Right, yeah, I gotta get there first.
Oh.
Did,
Get.
what?
No, go back and go to Facebook the right way. X out and go.
What are you talking about? This is your Facebook.
No, it isn't.
I went to Facebook.
Now go do Facebook.
I did.
Go to Facebook. Did the course on speed reading help you? Yes. Next line. Yes.
Oh, okay, hang on. Mm-hmm.
I move my lips much faster now. Okay,
Oops.
okay, thank you. Let's see. And publish. Yeah, it's another remark. Now go up and see how many people liked the last joke.
Hang on a sec.
Just go up.
Right in the face. Up where?
All right, go down.
Okay.
I don't know up from down. Okay, how many people? Keep going. It's down here.
Is it over on this side, Glendora?
What?
Is it over on here?
How many people's right here?
Oh, I see. Okay, I see. 45 people reached.
Okay.
4 people liked it.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
What was the joke?
A boy and his dog went to school together
Oh,
every day.
yeah. All right, tell the people at home the joke. Read it to them, please. A boy and his
And his dog went to school together every day.
Yeah.
People thought it was so endearing. One day it suddenly stopped. The dog graduated.
Okay, we'll keep going down. See what other jokes. How many people?
Why does she call her son-in-law Blister? He never shows up until the work is done.
And how many people liked it?
29 people reached. 1, 2, 3. 5 people liked it.
Oh, that's good. Would you go to Twitter, please? Thank you for doing this.
You're welcome. Twitter.
Hi, Amadeus.
Hi, Amadeus. There's Twitter.
How many tweets?
141 tweets, 114 following, 34 followers.
No, thank you. Do you have any,
No. There's one something over here.
go up here, go there. See if there's any direct messages right there.
Okay. November 2nd.
Yeah, that's the one, new
Vegan
one.
Food Quest.
What's the message?
Hang on. Okay, it says nothing.
No
Thank
mess-
you for joining our vegan travel adventure to find, eat, and write about the best vegan food in the world.
Oh, good.
You can like us on Facebook and Instagram, also facebook.com/veganfoodquest, instagram.com/veganfoodquest.
Okay,
Wow.
thanks. Is that the most recent then?
Yes.
Okay. I think we're done. I want to thank you
Okay,
very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you, computer. Thank you all of the people who worked on the computer and made it.
Laura? Mm-hmm. Is that on?
You want it off? So here we are on the 6th of November. No snow yet, and beautiful temperatures in the 50 degrees all week. And we're at the museum. And we moved things from column 7, row 1, to column 2, row 1, and thereby consolidated and made an empty box. And then we went through column 9 and column 10. We didn't find any evidence of mice. And the work is done for the week. And on Friday the 13th, next week, we hope to come back and resume the index of the museum. These are the chores that we did. There's quite a breeze today. And this is what the columns look like when they're done nicely. Here, for instance, is column 5, telling you what the contents are. How many columns are there? I don't know, but there's about 200 boxes, 200 drawers. This is the Glendora Franklin Museum for the Preservation of the Pro Se Public Access Newspaper Record. Hoag's Corner. Who? Hoag. How do you spell it? H-O-A-G. Firehouse. Cookie contest. You want to go see the cookies? Okay. And Chinese auction. lived out here. And who was Jonathan Hope? 1784. American Revolution, 1784. He opened new stores, which is now Young's Antique Stores at the corner of Route 20 and Elm Street. And Hope's house is the first house to the right on Elm Street. And he leased land from Stephen Rensselaer. Stephen Rensselaer did not want to sell the land. But finally, Stephen Rensselaer did sell the land. And then Hope jumped. He bought the land he was leasing, and all the way down Elm Street, he built a mill, you can see from our house. And then he dammed the Valatia Choke and made Nassau Lake. And he had 7 mills full. This is the cookie contest and the Chinese auction. Nancy Clement and Madeline Paper.
Because we had vendors there. If one of the vendors has something different, that would have been a different story. But yeah,
There's more people here than when we started, folks. Oh yeah, there's a couple hundred, huh? German and Liz Hurley.
yes, unfortunately,
Ed Bukowski.
our Christian ways in real life.
Tons of goodies here.
Tell us about it, Wally.
What's that?
Tell us about it.
It's made in 1915. It's a Victrola talking machine. It's 100 years old this year. Winds up, no electricity used at all, either in the making of the records or in the playing.
Where'd you find the record?
All over. Bigger records, I collect the records. I've been collecting them for years.
Where'd you get it, Wally?
The Victrola, at a yard sale.
When?
This one I got about 4 years ago.
Yeah.
I've got quite a number of them, different ones.
You have several?
A collection of them.
Thank you, Wally.
Yep, thank you.
Chocolate, peanut.
I have to show you what Hoag's Corner looks like outdoors. This is not far from the Rensselaer Plateau. He's a deacon.
Bye-bye.
in the Catholic
Nice
Church.
meeting you.
manager of the New Cumberlands in Nassau Village.
Taking my picture.
So first of all, let me thank my fellow judges. David Fleming, town NASA supervisor. And Will Hempel, who just escaped into the fire truck. He's the Oaks Corners fire chief. He's the Oaks Corners fire chief. So we have reached a decision. The good news is everyone gets to share these cookies. But let me say thank you. This was a great variety and it's an amazingly difficult job of distinguishing which cookies should win and which cookies are great as a result of that. And that's really what it came down to. This was a great selection this year, and so thank you for all the bakers that contributed to the effort. So without further ado,
This is just the cookie contest so far.
the winners. So, second, third place, thank you. Third place with chocolate chip macaroons is Jill Andrews. So thank you, they were great.
That's Jill, our neighbor.
So thank you. Oh, no, my pleasure. Second place, with almond raspberry pumpkin cookies. But by the way, those last ones were an heirloom. These were not even heirloom cookies. You got extra points if it was an heirloom cookie. But without the extra points, second place goes to Shay Glosky. Come on up. Oh, thank you. I'm looking forward to eating this restaurant. Interesting. Okay, and you should know that it's a blind judging. We just have the people who took the entries just put numbers on them, numbers and names. So we don't know who the bakers are. So I'm a little bit embarrassed that this year's first place won a second or third place last year. I don't remember exactly. But with the Viennese walnut cookies, Diane McGuire. They were great. So thank you very much. So Diane, what was it last year? All right, so second place last year, first place this year. Now it's available for anyone else. So thank you again. So this was great. These cookies are great, and hopefully everyone gets a chance to at least try some of them. There's plenty of cookies here. There's plenty of cookies left up over there. We're going to do the Chinese auction in a minute, but there are two other items. I should have said this up front. Sorry. We have two live auction items that I will put out first. So this was my mistake, and I should have put this out earlier so everyone could look at it. A beautiful bracelet. It's a beautiful bracelet donated by the Jewelry Repair Center. I'll put it up on the bar so folks do the Chinese auction, and then we'll do a live auction. The other item in the live auction is a half a cord of wood donated by Cedar Creek. Okay? Those are two things that we'll do as a live auction, and now we'll proceed to the Chinese auction. Has everyone deposited their tickets? Is the chair of the committee. She's worked tirelessly, I think, for half a year on this. Done an amazing amount of work to pull us all together. So, first of all, thank you, Nancy. And more importantly, you should know that this is a resource for the village and really for the whole community. The Senior Advocacy Committee is here to coordinate resources for senior services, really. So if there's anything you can think of or anything you need, we have a person that you can talk to. So we have a person with a hotline. You can call, leave a message, and Nancy will get right back to you. And all these fine people with the fancy buttons on, these are the Senior Advocacy Committee. Without further ado,
Have you seen the plates that were the two little plastic ones that were put?
Nancy, could you pass me one of the winners?
I don't know which one.
First place?
There's two Viennese walnuts.
Well, thank you. You're welcome. One in queue.
I think it's two.
1229. This is for the best executive committee. 1229. For pancake breakfast.
Say it.
39. 1139.
Can I see the other one, huh?
See, I do restaurants, she does gift baskets. I don't think we shook them well.
Oh my gosh.
Madeline. Madeline, can I see it?
Do you want to put them back here?
Thank you.
Sure. Right here, honey.
What was it?
1189.
I don't feel so bad. Somebody else is winning. Oh, you got a nice basket.
You can't have.
$10 gift card to Price Shop.
Tasty, actually. Quite tasty.
Yes. Photographic note cards again by Frank Lush.
Which attracted more people, the Chinese auction or the cookie
1578.
contest?
1578.
Which attracted more people,
Five
the
series.
Chinese auction or the cookie contest?
A 1/7 series.
Did the people come for which one?
Oh, I came for the cookies. I forgot about the order.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what you knew.
I don't know. What do I know?
Chinese auction.
If you think it's a Chinese auction,
Why we came? No, we just came to support this.
1045 Goldberg.
What is it? 1045. 146.
Oh, darn it.
really? How much were the extra tickets, huh?
$5 for 20.
5 for 20?
Yep.
Oh, I really wanted this one.
Do you need cookies first?
Yes? Is that you?
Oh, I love that one. I love it.
Good luck, lady, luck on your shoulders.
1044.
Wow, that's something.
See from I love this.
Oh, the penguins, isn't that nice? Does it light up inside?
Well, it's a candle.
Oh, I see, so, yeah.
Beautiful.
Was that number 4, Madeline? Oh, number 5.
Up in the attic around time. Warmer time of year.
I forgot I'm watching your.
1424.
What is that, man?
1424?
What you got get? What you get?
Oh, it's a candle holder. Penguins. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, very nice.
0840. 848.
Lady up there got it.
0848.
Who chose you here?
Look at how this goes.
0844.
Oh, she got it again.
All right.
Wow. That's great. There we go.
Yes, lovely.
Where are your tickets?
I give them to her.
We're in the 1-7 series. What you've always needed. Don needs some?
Yeah, I don't know.
Doubt it. Oh, I got it.
Yay! Oh, she got just so bad. Oh, she is. Oh, she got a basket. Oh, and she did a teddy bear. No. 1900. Oh, that's it.
1900.
How many people are here now? How many people are here? 300 people? Oh, no, more than that.
So he'll be up here.
Well, we can cheat and go up and look at
Keegan's in Rensselaer.
Oh, I put in for this one.
0985.
This one weighs a lot.
Remember what they said to Dottie? $70? $70 when he wanted something. That's
Where's that going to do? A little something for that?
Auction, he's auctioning soft stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, I can't hear what he's auctioning.
okay. All right. What's the bidding at $30? All right. $30. We have a bid for $30. We have $35. That's $35. We have $40. You're bidding again?
Yeah. She really
Here we have 70 now. We have $75. $70 going once.
Bracelet.
$70 going twice. And 10. Sorry, 75. We have 75.
We bought nice rugs. I've never seen a rug that color.
Because last time I worked, what was it?
I think the two of them were $50 at Odd Lot.
Have a good one. Guys. No, yeah, exactly.
Hi folks, this is the new Stewart's being built. And it's good for you to see it in its underwear. November.
13.
What?
Today's the 13th.
Okay. This is a chocolate protein drink.
The plural form, day,
Peter Stonishoe here in the background talking to us about Genesis.
without exception, refers to a 24-hour
Arbonne
day.
Essential.
Let me just give you a couple
Chocolate
of examples.
protein drink.
In
Does it look good to you?
in the Old Testament, we have
The ingredients go on for pages.
I like the soy free.
Yummy earth balance.
For the record, this is the last day of preparing a chat with Glendora for the Glendora Public Access TV network. The Rack 1 has been unplugged. Rack 2 is unplugged except for 2 DVD recorders that will be used for YouTube and archives for February and March 2016. We did find 2 hours to use for Chatham. Chatham is going to play the show 2 hours a day, the same show 5 days a week. And then the next week a different show for 5 days, and so on through the last week of January 2016. There are some 2-hour shows that were taken out of the Glendora archives years and years back, 2008 or so, something like that. Cannot find pens that write dark enough except Sharpie. Sharpie is the only one that's legible to these eyes. Charter is being asked to play 4 programs 5 days a week for Riney Horst through George Durnford. Here are 20 shows for Kinderhook. Fairpoint, a teetering company, for December 2015 and January 2016. Here are 45 TV stations, 1 to 10, 11 to 20, 21 to 30, 31 to 40, and 41 to 45. That's the Glendora Television Public Access Network. From Boston, Massachusetts to Portland, Oregon. This is the hat room. Now, we couldn't get a green hat. And there's one on order from the internet, but Maureen Solari hasn't received it yet. So we're going to have to restore the old green hat. And look at this. This is good. We need a new band, right? And what do we got? Green polka dot. Isn't that fun? Some more hats. These are winter hats. The summer hats are over at the museum. This cooler belonged to a neighbor who moved out and left it, and it is a really good cooler. Look, folks, it's on wheels. See that? It's on wheels. And she left it outdoors for 1 year, 7 months. And how did water ever get into the cover? But it did. Water got into that cover. And Timothy Owen figured out how to get the water out without disturbing the insulation so that the cooler would keep things hot or cold. .com likes the new rug. This is a turquoise rug. .com sits on it quite often. But this is an even better rug. This red rug. I wish you could feel it. I wish it was feel-o-vision. Yeah. She doesn't like that one at all. One day she actually started to knead her love fingers into the paw, into the rug to feel how soft it was. And then she decided to sit down. But she's never gone back. This is a new rug yesterday, another green one. Teal green, turquoise, teal. These are DVDs returned by TV stations 2015, October, November. Do you have archives of these? Yes, these are just duplicates. I do have archives. This is a drawer full of connectors. Triples, doubles, audio and video. RCA phonos, they're called. Rack 1 is turned off, unplugged. Rack 2 has only the two to make YouTube and archives for February and March 2016. Character generator. Powerful vegan messages. Can you use these pens? They are not dark enough. There's nothing you can do except buy a package. You can't open the package to see if it's dark enough. Austin, when you come home on Thanksgiving, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday, will you go to Amazon and see if you can find some 1.6 millimeter pens? The new church, the new Seventh-day Adventist Church, Route 9 in Kinderhook. Open house. Oh, hi.
Hello.
Russell, how are you?
9, what's his name? Nigel. Isn't he cute? He's so cute. Got a jacket on. I guess it's so is he your baby?
The only time he's not shaking is when he's in bed with me. That's like the only time. He's nervous around anything.
I've never seen this kind of dog.
The whole breeder is like that. He's particular, like a little more skittish.
What's the architect? He must be happy. Architect. Architect.
Yes. Hi.
Did it seem like a long time to you, 5 years?
Seems like a long time, but we've accomplished a lot too, right?
Did it seem awfully long to you?
Not especially.
And when did you first get the dream for it?
Wow, I think 2008, 2009 we started. Yeah.
And how many different designs did you have in your head?
Two, really. We started with a different concept. One with I remember an early concept we had a more of a flat roof, like a shallow pitched roof. But then pretty quickly came up with this concept. And it's,
I like the way it points to the sky, right above Route 9, right above Route 9. The Albany-Manhattan Post Road.
yeah, like most of the buildings along Route 9, it's closer to the road. Liked the idea of tucking the parking back behind the building a little bit. And really making the building part of the street, right?
And tell the people your name?
Mark Bailey,
Mark Bailey.
Yep.
Yeah. Where'd you go to school, Mark?
Virginia Tech.
Virginia Tech. You studied architecture.
I did, yes. Yep. Graduated in the early 90s.
And what got you interested in being an architect major?
I don't remember. I wanted to be an architect as long as I could remember.
Is that right?
Yeah, way back in like late elementary school.
Really?
Yep.
And do you know what started you?
I can't recall. Just that I always enjoyed drawing. I used to draw as a hobby
Oh,
when I was in elementary school.
you like lines and you like design.
Yeah, even back then when I was drawing, it was more technical, more like straight line drawing, you know, not really artistic, formal drawing. It's always been what interests me.
Your office in Albany?
Our office is in Hudson.
Where?
In Hudson.
Uh-huh.
So we have an office about, 10 miles from here or so?
Oh, yeah.
And we have another office in
That's also on
Tribeca.
Route 9.
We have an office in Tribeca as well.
Where?
Tribeca, New York City.
Oh, okay. Do you live nearby?
I live in Del Mar. on the
Oh,
other side of
yes,
that
that's
thing.
nearby. Yeah. Well, what else has to be done, Mark Bailey?
Well, you're pretty close to being ready to open. I think
Really?
a lot of painting needs to get done and some electrical work, and then I think your bathrooms, and pretty close. I heard Don say in just a few more months.
Really?
Yeah, you excited?
Yes. Yes, it's been a long wait, I think. I remember when it was just, I saw it in its underwear when it was just, yeah, just, a sh-
Yeah.
yeah. And I came over one day when they were doing the installation.
Yep.
I think it's beautiful. And did you get an award for being heat efficient or something like that?
Well, we've gotten a lot of recognition, yeah, from the state has contributed to some of the thinking about this project through NYSERDA.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right, I'm telling her I'm coming.
Did they?
Our mother wants to go.
Okie dokie. Goodbye, Mark Bailey. Thank you very
All right,
much.
thanks for visiting.
Thank you.
Here's the front of the church. Route 9.
My own voice. But I figured if I did this, my world would be limited more because most people won't be able to communicate. So I gotta learn you. Sometimes I sure do. It's either hi or bye. No time at all. Look at that.
Have you been deaf your whole life?
I was 5 years old.
Do they know what happened?
And, scarlet fever.
Oh.
And there was a gas stove explosion a few months later. My mother lost part of her hearing. So my parents mainstreamed me. So I really, even though I'm deaf, I can feel an empathy with deaf people. I had one leg in each world. I'm mostly hearing. I know it's very hard for most deaf people.
And when you don't want to hear, you just turn your head, right? Just right.
Well, you know, one thing I gotta say for me now, I'm sorry if you're disappointed, but you can't holler at me no matter what.
How long have you been married?
Oh, we're neighbors.
We're neighbors.
Oh, you're not married. I thought you were married. Oh,
You know,
okay.
come to think of it, it's dangerous to say, are you two married today? Most people don't even get married.
I know.
They haven't been married for long. So
Oh.
We live
I
in
just
a
wait.
senior housing apartment. Do you know where the Target Mall is?
In East
East
Greenbush,
Greenbush?
by Walmart up there?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay. There's a McDonald's across the street.
Yes, there is, yes.
And we live in the apartment, which is all seniors. You have to be 65 before you can move in, right in back of McDonald's.
What's that called?
Branson Manor.
Yes, okay, I've seen it before, I've driven past there before, yes.
It's mostly
Right.
seniors, it's a very nice branch because the one big thing about it is, especially if you have a transportation problem, you can walk to everything.
That's
across
right across the street.
Even a movie.
Yep, yep.
Even the city of Troy don't even have a movie.
Yeah, that's true. I go to the movies there often, I like it there.
Have you been to Nassau?
I live in Brainerd.
Where?
Brainerd, right up the
Oh, yeah,
road,
Brainerd,
Brainerd,
yeah.
yep, yep. And Joyce is my neighbor.
You're your neighbors too?
We are, yes, yeah, we're
Well,
not
this
married.
is going to be a neighborly place, right?
Greetings. Greetings.
Yeah. Yeah, I was wondering, I didn't know the trolleys came out here, but they had the Albany Southern that came out. My mom used to ride the Albany Southern out here to Chatham.
Joyce has is it trolley tracks or is it, no, railroad, oh, I was gonna say, there's something up by her house.
What's it called?
Have you two been here before?
Yes,
Helen,
yes.
Then
Gloria.
This is the second time that Tanya has made dinner for us.
Oh, yeah.
Helen and Gloria.
Normally,
The open house.
Oh, they
we
did?
used to meet at the
Yeah.
library
On
in
Sunday?
Nassau.
Yes,
But there was, they had a regime
12:30,
change.
and then I had to leave.
A new lady
So
took
they must
over
have come
and
and got you.
she was kind of difficult for us to get along with,
Oh, good.
so we started looking for other places. And so far, St. Mary's will be the third different place we've been to since
Yeah.
since it,
Oh,
this
it's
year.
Pointing straight.
Or second, we went to the round one.
Yeah.
Right, so the second
But you
one.
were St. Mary's, so.
Face.
Oh, the round
We've never been there before. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yeah, we got a church there.
And the choir, the choir will be up in the balcony.
I don't know why
Behind
she
them.
doesn't just use.
If they had a choir.
Oh, okay.
There's a balcony's up.
I don't know why.
Yes, they
Balcony's on the east side, they're gonna face west.
Yes.
I think Brainerd is
I wonder if they
East
didn't do
Nassau
it
now,
so they
isn't
face
it?
sunrise.
East Nassau?
It's one of those weird things, it's like, it's
Changed
the
it.
township of
Yeah,
East
it is.
Nassau, but the
When
village
you're
of
sitting down
Brainerd,
there, those
the
windows are
village of
black.
East Nassau,
Yes.
the town
And
of
it's
Brainerd.
also nice to face.
Very odd.
Yeah.
People get confused.
Yeah.
So what is the mailing address?
Oh, it's a
Brainerd.
beautiful building.
Brainerd,
It is.
But part of
Yeah.
Brainerd
Yeah.
is in
Yeah, I know it's
Columbia
a little,
County, which
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah,
Others rent
Yeah, I was
somewhere.
there,
She's
12:30.
there.
Gloria was there.
right, the line is right there.
Ben with Helen.
Yeah.
Oh, for heaven's
They
sake.
said they must have come and got you.
That's
That's
right.
fine.
They did.
Yeah.
So if I want help with senior
I gave her a bag of
services,
things for
I
next
could
week, the
call.
goals and the clips
Yeah, right.
and forks.
Yeah, thanks for
You're still
throwing your
gonna go
hair
next
here.
week, aren't you? See,
Yeah, that's a potluck. What do you
Yeah.
But she's a very
Yeah, I
good
don't know
cook.
about
In
Brainerd.
fact, she makes the
I don't
cakes
know what
for our birthday party.
Oh,
okay.
right.
Okay.
Oh, very
You
nice.
gotta try to do that.
She's a
But
good
I'm coming
baker.
from a dental,
I'm
from
in
another
charge.
dental appointment. I just had
We
a
celebrate
doctor's appointment. I'm
Oh,
going to Albany.
once a month. And you're at Bill.
And
Everybody is invited.
I'll stop and get
We
something.
normally get about 25 or 30.
This is nice.
And
This is nice.
I'm in charge of the birthday parties, which means
Yeah, all right,
I
I'll bring
make the
something like that.
cakes and purchase the ice cream and see that everybody's fed. And I have
Well,
a
I'm not doing
helper.
as much as I
You
used
make
to there.
cake every
I work with high
month.
school students.
You
Yes.
special
not
needs.
someone else.
We
You
go out into
do
the
it.
community.
No, she does it every
Wherever
month.
their job is, you
Coming
help
to
them
your
with their
place.
job.
I love
So
to.
doing that,
I've said,
that's nice.
there's a woman who helps me, and we decided that she will
She's
take
got
every
artificial
other
ones, we get
month.
some real ones in the
And
greenhouse.
so I will take
Looks
every
like
other
development.
month.
Now you have a community room where you have.
Oh, yes, beautiful
This is
big
for
community
tonight?
room.
Come on.
Yes, we have 50 apartments.
A dancer?
And
Really?
I think we have 51 people
Okay.
in the.
You're
I'm not a dancer.
I mean, one apartment has
What
two
happened? I
people,
had an
which
experience
otherwise
this
It's a
they're all,
couple.
otherwise
How
they're
did
all
you ever hear
single.
of refrigerators, have you?
Yes.
And is it
They're a
renting or
local
buying?
oldies but goldies band,
Oh, no,
aren't
it's
they?
rented.
Yes,
And
yes, I have
it's,
heard of them, yes.
We're all
Depends on how
Well,
much money
I
you
consider
have.
myself to a dancer.
So,
Bob,
everybody's
this
renting
is Doug.
Yeah, Bob,
Charlie?
Doug, Doug.
Doug is.
Bob is
yeah,
deaf.
it's run
Bob is
by
deaf.
the Catholic Church.
He doesn't, he's deaf, so you
Oh,
have to
I
check.
have to reach.
All right, all right.
And sometimes I can get in the way, but
All
I,
right.
Yeah, I do.
football, I think you're passing.
St.
Yeah, all right.
Jude is
That's
owned
okay.
and operated.
And this
Their
is his-
apartment
his
house is
friend
owned
on
and
there.
My
operated
neighbor, we're
by the
neighbors,
same-
we're
Yeah, all
neighbors.
right, neighbor's good.
a
Literally
group of
next
people.
door.
Yeah.
And Glendora, you know Glendora, right?
Yeah, I sure do, huh?
Is this
Yeah,
your
just
first
Where are you
time?
from
This is my
originally?
first time here.
I mean,
No,
with
you've
the
been here.
club.
No, I've been here about a year. 1 year.
What?
Yeah, he's come to the other ones, but this is the first time you've
I
been to the
lived
club?
Yeah.
in,
Oh, I didn't know
I
that.
like the old pictures, I like the
until I
old
was
here.
in sixth
Part of
grade.
that looks like Troy.
Then we
Okay.
It
moved
does.
to
It
Plattsburgh.
probably is Troy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I lived in
Is
Plattsburgh
this the
till I was
first time
through
you've ever
university.
lived?
No.
No,
This is
second
the
Then I
time here.
taught
Yeah.
in
You
Ogdensburg
never, this is
and
just at the
Potsdam.
down too.
Cold
Oh,
climate?
I've been
And I
coming to the
married
vegetarian
a
club
civil
for over a year and a half.
engineer who was a construction man.
When you said
So
Zeppelin, I didn't know.
moved
for
several
Just the
example.
second time here.
And we finally settled
Normally, we only meet
in
once a month, but
Webster, which is
Glendora decided we were gonna meet
suburb
twice a
of
month, so.
Rochester.
And
It's
My
where
wife was
Xerox
I
first
guess.
Expect
built.
about 10 tonight.
And we
Yeah, I
stayed
heard
there
something
for
about it.
25 years.
Got a,
And then we moved.
Yes, next week is a potluck, yes.
Where
That's not gonna be hard, I think, on something.
And it has to be vegan.
Mansfield,
Oh,
the same place where the
for some
university
position.
is.
No, it's just pretty much cookies. It's just pretty much widgets.
Yes.
And it has to be vegan. It can't be just vegetarian. No, no animal products at all.
Well,
So-
Mansfield is a town,
What's the
but
difference between a
Coventry, we're not
vegetarian
far
Some
out.
vegetarians eat animal products like eggs
Um,
or dairy or cheese.
And we lived there for a few years.
lady
And
owns
then
Vegan.
my husband,
They're close. She
was
let
there.
vegans eat,
my
eat and
daughter
use no
lives in
animal
East
products. Like they wouldn't
Greenbush,
use silk
said,
because it's made by,
we have
you
to
know,
find you
caterpillars.
help.
They wouldn't eat honey
And so
because it's
then
made
I
from
moved
bees.
11
You know,
years
bees
ago
are used to make it.
into
They wouldn't wear
Branson,
leather. Yeah.
So you were born in Bethlehem?
Yes.
Tofuti?
So, but you don't
What is
have
tofuti?
upstate New York
Tofu.
accent.
Oh, yeah.
They call it.
Yeah, tofu, yeah.
When I was lucky enough to actually
My
get it,
parents
what
didn't
happened
have
is that when I was dancing,
So- it, yes. So I didn't pick it up.
What? Oh, my goodness.
So what did
Hard
you
stop?
teach?
Home ec.
And somebody
you're
revived you? Did you hear this, my
I
daughter?
said,
He was dancing one night, he dropped dead.
Did he?
I think he revived me, really.
I can't make chocolate.
I had a new school friend that was there.
Two
It
people
was very
in
hot
our
that day.
apartment house
I really was going.
get
It was going.
headaches, headaches.
He was
Because I
there.
know my
Very
music.
headaches from
No,
chocolate.
because I come from a
And
musical
so
family.
they tend
And I
to
grew up with
be
music all around.
white with
And I'm very good at
variations,
music. There most
or
people would
dump
never get
cakes,
that. But
or
people
yellow
come over all the
cakes,
time,
or
give me bracelets and
not.
necklaces.
I have
Want my
to please
picture?
a number of
Somebody
people.
even said, no, I'd rather you take me home.
So we don't get too fancy.
Well, I fell out and I went backwards. I hit my
If
hip.
they're,
I'm lucky I didn't break
want
my.
cake and ice cream,
But-
then this is what we
My
have.
mutual friend was a nurse. She
Hello.
came over and she said, oh, I thought she told people, called them up and said, go up and sing me down the door. They took me
So
around, I
not
noticed
to be
she crowd
personal,
didn't
how
work.
was your
The
husband?
machine didn't work.
Wow.
There were tools down there.
No, he
When I
wasn't
woke
killed.
up in the morning,
He was running his own
they were there, my
construction
friend,
company.
but I didn't have any tools or anything
And
like that.
He
But
developed
the doctor
Alzheimer's.
said,
And
it's amazing.
he
It's a
worked-
miracle. It's a miracle.
he worked at it,
And
and
I never had a
obvious,
health problem
you know,
my
that
whole life.
So, did
And
you,
he took
did that
medicine.
happen?
and so I
Did that
took care
happen
of
to you
him
because you
for
fell? Because you hit your head or because your heart stopped?
Hello.
Which?
over 14 years.
Oh, okay.
Before I had to put him in a nursing.
But I never had a health problem. That's why anybody, even my regular doctors, I just have
Well, my
any check
mailing
up.
address is
There's
Princeton.
nothing wrong with the other one. That's my
Because you
old doctor
dance.
was always
Yeah,
wrong.
I
It
just-
is now.
Yeah.
But when they did that, they broke all of my ribs.
What do you
And I
want
was
to ask
in
you
nursing
something?
home
They
in
told me it'd be
East
about
Would you rather have
Greenbush.
these?
How long ago did that happen?
It's Friday.
before my old
Uh,
father.
How long ago?
Wednesday and Friday.
One on
Oh my
Route
gosh.
24
You make a miracle sitting in front of us.
Another one
Wow.
in Rensselaer.
No,
I
but
want
this
to
is
No dancing and falling on your head tonight.
It's over on,
We have
the way to
Wow.
lie.
Goodbye.
supper on the 19th.
Something.
Goodbye.
Evergreen.
Evergreen.
So, what's the end? Sure.
Yeah, we have the 16th.
That
I did that.
Now, let me ask you
The
something
kids
else.
can
I was
figure
at
out
the
what time to do it.
You have room in your
I
house.
know there's that little
December
wood
meeting
out.
will be the last
Oh, really?
Wednesday
Yeah, I
in
got it.
December. That's
Mine
the
was
30th.
some
years.
Shall we have that here?
What do you do for a living?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, what
Well, I
I did
used to
was,
work at government.
I sold our house.
I used to write examinations.
Oh, but the 30th is okay here?
Was a mobile home.
Oh, that's
I
good.
would know where he
But I'm not.
was.
Yes, that's it.
I was working.
I like the pictures.
I was
Hi,
by
hi,
myself.
how are you? Good, how are you? Good, thank you, hello.
He's new with them.
And he was an adult.
I think you're just having regular dinner. Are you joining us?
I'm sure it tastes good.
I don't know,
I
Ray.
like.
At 4 o'clock.
sit wherever, I
And so
Hi.
that worked
Hi.
well.
How are you, Doug? Where are you sitting, dear?
I was sitting here, so it's playing.
Come right over here and sit here, sit next to me.
I don't care.
Are you Irene?
No, these are two people that come into the diner in Glendora that I said that might come.
Oh, okay, they don't belong to us.
They don't.
No,
We can sit over
You
here.
can sit up wherever you like, or you may join us.
sure,
Whatever you feel like
learn how to
doing.
be a vegetarian.
Yeah. well,
Oh, I thought you,
There's
people
plenty
call
of
them
vegetarian
advertising.
lasagna if you're interested.
Well, that's
That's why you came, right? To join us.
You're more than welcome to join us.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
you can slide here, there's two chairs together.
But they have to sign a slip, they're gonna be vegetarian.
Well, they will be tonight. Hey, there they are. Hi, Gary.
Yeah, Gary.
How we doing?
How are you?
Pretty good.
Come in, come in. Hi, Debbie, how are you?
Good, I've got 2 boxes,
Oh, okay.
so I don't know if you want to get them after,
Boxes of what?
you know, from Glendora. I said
Oh,
I would
okay.
get
Yeah,
them.
we have, yep, absolutely. And I have your thing in here somewhere.
Pretty good.
Hello. I'm on my car.
She did.
They're all doing all right. Thank you.
Hello, my darling, how are you?
Hello.
These people do not belong to us.
Well, you may belong to us by the end of the night, right?
Just don't look.
I don't want to, for
I
sure.
take it you're not having vegetarian lasagna.
No,
We are, that's...
2 minutes, we begin. 2
Okey-doke.
minutes.
We're the brewers, you want us over there?
Yes, please do come over.
Which way's the best? Do you want me to crawl through since I'm here already?
Yeah,
You're small.
Probably around Glendora.
Okay.
She's got a little more room down there. Hi, Debbie.
Hi. You don't mind squishing?
No, not at all.
Are you Irene?
Welcome back,
Hi,
Gary.
Irene.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Hi, Tom.
Doing all right. I talked to her today. Just telling my daughter she had her stitches out today and the doctor really pleased with that.
Everybody, say your name.
I'm Gary.
I'm Abby.
Vegetarian?
Say your name, people.
Oh, Joyce. Olive.
Bobby.
Bobby.
Doug?
And Tom. And Irene.
Hi, Tom and Irene.
So Irene, hi.
What's his name?
Tell us, Irene. Lives in East
And Debbie,
Redwood.
yes.
No, Redwood.
You've met Joyce here?
Sure. How was your last meeting at the church?
Awesome.
What was it?
Sure.
Oh my gosh, it was so
Oh, the
good.
food?
We'll have it on
Oh,
time.
yeah, food was
What's your
great.
names over there? What's your name?
Marilyn. We weren't there.
Carolyn?
We were-
Marilyn.
Gail.
Gail. Nice to meet you.
Right here. You went right off for us.
Tell you we're starting in 1 minute.
What was the food that was
Watching you cook.
Oh, we had a lot of good food. Well, Glendora brought a lot of the packaged stuff, which, you know, bacon and the hamburgers and stuff like that. But a woman made squash, oh yeah, that was delicious.
It was the squash and sweet potato soup.
Squash and sweet potato soup that was like baby food. It was delicious. It was the woman that did the presentation, the woman that,
That's right, from the,
she runs
it's like a halfway house.
yeah, kind of like for homeless mothers with children in Troy. Yes, she gave, a few women 5 years ago had a dream, and in 5 years they progressed so they have like enough for 19 people. And
Oh dear.
What was the name of the
Was
house?
it a Lutheran church?
I'm not sure.
Glendora might remember.
Okay.
No, it's the round church.
Okay, no more laughing, no more fun.
Okay.
Quaker meeting has begun.
Do you remember the speaker last month at the church?
Did you ever have squash soup?
Hey, Tony.
Hello.
Yes, I had a long time.
Hi, Tony.
Hi, how are you?
It's on.
This is
figure it out by the end of
Tony.
the day.
Everybody say your names.
Gary.
Debbie.
Maddie.
Joyce. Olive.
Bobby.
We all know.
Doug?
Irene.
And Tom.
We figured.
And Marilyn and Gail.
Well, we're good.
She has a memory like, oh my
You had to
God.
figure it out, we've done second
Do you
yet?
remember the woman who
I
had,
have a very good memory if you owe me money.
Glendora, do you remember the woman who had the mother and child,
Homeless
place,
center.
homeless center?
Sensor.
Last
She was down
month.
in
Oh,
Rensselaer.
Marilyn, she's coming tonight.
What's the name of her organization?
The name of it is St. Paul's Center.
St. Paul's
She
Center.
helps.
Mothers and
Oh, it's in
children.
Rensselaer, yeah, maybe it is, yeah.
It's the old Lutheran church.
Her oldest,
How about you?
her oldest
Yes, it was an old
sister,
church.
Very
Yeah.
good.
her 80-year-old
And what she
mom with her
runs the center
60-year-old
for
daughter.
women.
For homeless women with children.
And an 80-year-old mom.
Yeah.
They're homeless.
Quiet.
Okay, sorry. Ding, 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 ding. Call to order.
All creatures of our God and King, lift up your hearts and let us sing. Just be kind, stop the cruel. Thou cows and pigs, leave them alone.
sit here, we can sit over.
Oh, wonderful. Okay. Come over, people. Come over, people. Now say your name.
We got a phone.
Say your name.
Yeah, there's one here, and we can
push over.
That's fine.
How are you, stranger? We haven't seen you in a long time. Here, just slide another one over, and I can slide over a bit, and Joyce can come over.
And I can slide some more, I slid over. Table for your stuff. There we go. Now we're in.
No, you know what though, can you turn the camera so it actually pans the table?
Okay.
I'll move over here.
And not Maddie alone?
Thank you.
Tony.
Now take my picture, make sure you do the right side.
Read to you, everybody.
Okay.
Your attention, please. Tony, read this to us.
Fighting animal exploitation since 1957 when the
Who
Friends
is
of
fighting
Animals.
it?
Friends of Animals.
Have to call ahead of time and tell them.
Wait, want me to read the whole thing?
Yeah, read the whole thing, and then pass it on.
Do we need some extra water?
I think we're good, Tanya.
Yes.
Or not? Sorry.
Your attention, please.
All right, dear Friends of Animals, you have made it possible for Friends of Animals to remain a vital, smart, working organization for 58 years. For that, we are deeply grateful. We've changed and grown a lot since our humble beginning, working to eliminate systematic killing in shelters and pet overpopulation through a nationwide, low-cost spade and neuter program. The number of animals that die in shelters has dropped by millions annually.
Wonderful.
Yep, and it is your tendency and financial support that helped bring about this change. 58 years later, we continue to grow a successful spade and neuter program because it's still the best way to save the lives of cats and dogs.
Regulation never, definitely in a case like this.
We just produced an engaging and humorous PSA starring Danny
What about you?
Trejo, a popular actor who starred on Breaking Bad and other popular TV shows and movies, to keep this important issue at the forefront, which you can view at the website and visit friendsofanimals.org. And I've actually seen the video, it's funny. Additionally, I wrote a new cookbook this year, but it is for dogs, really. So, there are cats on it. All of the proceeds from the all proceeds from the love of dog biscuits go directly to our spay and neuter program. And the icing on the dog biscuits, the recipes are fun, healthy, and guaranteed to make tails wag. We continue to produce national anti-fur campaigns and work to protect animals, wild and domestic, across North America and throughout the world. In addition to managing a phenomenal primate sanctuary in San Antonio, Texas, which is also now home to 2 wild horses we rescued.
Wonderful.
We committed vast resources this past year and taken on a all-hands-on-deck approach to saving America's last wild horses, who are being treated like pests and managed to extinction by the government agency charged to protect them. Our work and accomplishments on behalf of the animals who need us, who need you, are too long for this letter, but I hope you'll visit our website and check out the annual report, which details all the work we've done this past year. I'm certain you'll feel that the money has been put to good use, it saves lives, and there's really nothing more important in our line of work. It says one individual animal stands out this year, however, for reasons are both troubling and hopeful. Cecil the Lion.
Very good.
Just gets
Who wrote it?
Priscilla Farrell.
Yeah, yeah. I make a motion that we donate $100 to them. Anybody second it?
I second it.
Okay, you write the check.
All in favor?
That'd be 50 cents.
Aye. Any opposed? The motion is carried. Gary's going to read us this.
What pepper?
Shoot, Bob.
You want pepper?
Want me to read that one?
No, sorry.
Good, Maddie. How are you? I'm well, thank you.
And this happens to be from the St. Paul Center.
Can you see if there's
Yes.
Is there?
Thank you.
This letter is from the St. Paul Center, and that's from our friend
We need one for Maddie.
What's she called, Madeline?
Madeline, yeah, Marilyn.
Oh, Marilyn, yeah.
Maryland, the St. Paul Center for Homeless
Homeless mothers and children.
Free. Glendora's gonna.
Oh, yeah.
Dear Miss Buell, just to say thanks does not capture the depth of gratitude I feel for your donation of $200. Like me, I'm sure you have many worthy causes that would appreciate your donation. That you chose to support St. Paul's Centre and the mothers and children in our shelter tells me how much you believe in what we do. Please know your donation will be put to good use in running the shelter and in providing ongoing support to families who've moved on so they remain stably housed. Thank you for caring about Capital Region homeless families. Thank you for caring about our mission. Thank you again for your donation.
Oh,
And that's warmest regards from Tracy J. Pitcher, the Executive Director.
oh, great. Now, Irene, will you take this book and pick out a page that you want to read, and later on you call and you read it?
That's fine. Here, you get to work when you're here. Trust me.
And Debbie, just explain to the people about the
Are you
vegan
with
store.
us?
Vegan store.
Do you want us to move over so you can
I'm fine here, I can hear
go by
it.
yourself?
That's good.
Now, who's, first of all, I want the names of
I'll
the
slide
new
this
people who
way.
just came in. What's your name, new people?
You,
That's you.
you, she's.
Olive and Bobby.
No, no, these two here.
Olive and Bobby.
No, these two here. Olive and Bobby said their name 3 times already.
Andy.
Andy
How are you doing,
Andy
Andy?
and Barbara.
Andy's
And
not
Barbara.
that person.
Oh, actually, I have one.
Andy and Barbara. Okay, everybody
One
go
more.
around the table and say your
Yeah,
names.
one more.
and Glendora, I'm here. Sandy. Hi.
Oh, Sandy,
How are you?
Bradman. Hi, Sandy.
Hello.
And then, and who else is here? Is Andy Grimm here? Is Barbara here?
Yes.
Okay, let's all go say our names. Gary?
Gary.
Debbie.
Maddie, Joyce, Olive,
They're all down.
Bobby.
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 Sandy. Barbara.
What's your name?
Andy. Sandy.
Barbara's got to say it.
I'm helping. Doug. Tom. Irene. Glendora. Tony. Oh my God.
Over here is Carolyn, right?
I was wrong.
Thank you,
Only
John.
3.
I'm sorry.
Only 3. No,
Carolyn and
Gail.
Gail. Carolyn and Gail. Thank you, Gail. Debbie, you're going to read this and tell them about the vegan store. And then I would like to have you, Debbie, tell
There we go.
I would like to have you, Debbie, tell people about Arbonne after you read that.
Okay. What part of this would you like me to read, Glendora? Okay, so Glendora was telling me about the vegan store, which has shoes and what is that? Sneakers and gloves and wallets, all kinds of pins and bumper stickers and first aid, vitamins,
Charlie?
all sorts of
Oh, yeah, I was just about to tell you.
And they have vegan donuts,
dairy
and vegan
alternatives,
cinnamon
yeah.
buns, and vegan candy, and vegan jelly beans.
Yeah, dressings,
Would you like to
breads
collect
and
the bill before we
sauces.
back
Thank
it
you,
up?
thank you, I've got some.
Good.
Go ahead, I've got some,
T-shirts.
thank you.
Is the dressing?
And whipped cream
That's a vegan store.
and
Got some
chocolate.
butter around.
Oh, Glendora, do you have more of these? Because there's chocolates. Did you hear me? Vegan chocolate. Yeah.
Yeah, lots of vegan chocolate.
Stuff your stockings. Thank you. Chocolate makes me crazy, I can't even speak.
Vegan chocolate, there's a place that works for that does vegan chocolate.
What?
They do vegan chocolate, chocolate.
Oh, in East Greenbush.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
I've never heard of vegan
Down here?
chocolate.
On Route 4?
Yeah.
Oh,
Right here, Andy.
How do you like the vegan lasagna, everybody?
Haven't tried it.
Yeah, nice job.
Is that spinach?
Spinach? It calls for spinach.
Oh, yes.
Awesome.
The last layer of lasagna. Actually, you do a layer, you do a layer of the ricotta that you make out of the tofu. And then you do a layer of the spinach and then the PVP.
I'll tell you what, last time I wanted the recipe for that was the peanut butter, which didn't even taste like peanut butter. That mac and cheese.
Were you up at the garage recently talking about it? Somebody had gone up to my brother's garage and was talking about how I made the mac and cheese, and they couldn't
I
believe
did.
it. Peanut butter was in it.
I'm the guilty one.
Awesome.
Oh, Tanya, it's delicious.
So, so it looks like if you go to www.theveganstore.com, you'll be able to look at all of the things they have there. I don't know anything about it as far as shipping and stuff like that, but Glendora often buys from them, right, Glendora?
Yes, dear.
And it looks like there's only 5% sales tax. So that's good.
Debbie, now do you want to tell us about Arbonne, all of your vegan things that you sell?
Oh, I have a health and wellness company. It's called Arbonne. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of it, but it's the products are formulated in Switzerland because they're very strict about what can go in the products, and they've been vegan for 35 years, so there's no animal products or animal testing. And we have everything from toothpaste and deodorant to cosmetics and anti-aging skincare line and health and wellness products and aromatherapy and all sorts of good stuff. So everything in my home is Arbonne because, of course, I'm vegan and it's hard to find products that haven't been tested on animals or have animals in them. So that was nice of Glendora to let me say that. If anybody's interested in trying some free products, I'm always happy to loan them out.
They have a terrific chocolate protein drink. And they have a terrific vanilla protein drink.
Thank you, my dear. Sorry, guys.
I think you should just, could you pass
Oh,
this
good
around and
idea.
have it end up at
Pass it around so people can see all the good stuff that's in there.
I'd like to call your attention to Thanksgiving. The turkey is completely vegan. You would just pass it
That's what
around.
I was talking about, so good.
Tofurkey, oh, okay. We have some new vegan products. Pass it around here. We have new vegan products on the market, folks. This is vegan salami, vegan bologna, vegan chicken, and vegan turkey. And I can tell you where to get it. It's a new product by Cedar Lakes. I get it through the Seventh-day Adventist Church.
Made with non-genetically engineered wheat, soy, and corn.
Is Catskill Animal Rescue a good place to send $100?
Yes,
Okay,
they are.
pass it on,
Those
please.
guys.
We'll give it to you. Now, Miss Madeline Chapin,
Yes.
would you kindly read, these are receipts that we have sent money to help the animals, and Madeline will read to you, we sent $100 to each of these people last month.
Oh, I didn't see it, okay. Okay, so, farm animal rights,
Farm Animals Rights
movement, I'm sorry. American Vegan Society,
Hooray! Woo-hoo.
Mercy for Animals,
Hooray!
Vegan Outreach,
Yep.
Friends of Animals, which is a terrific, like she read, organization. I've used them many times for spaying and neutering. And Humane Farming.
What, dear?
Humane Farming.
Oh, you made that from California? What else?
Receipts for donations.
Do you like pictures of pussycats? Oh,
Can't go wrong with pictures of kitties.
honey, you're supposed to pass these around.
Oh,
Oh, man, what's this?
We're doing around, yeah,
The receipts?
everything.
because they want them to get lost.
Now, here's some more vegan product. Strictly vegan. Big Frank. This is a great Frank for you. Okay, Gail?
Big Franks. Wow.
Okay, Marilyn? Okay. Here's another strictly vegan product. Anything by Gardein is vegan. Right, Gary? Anything by Gardein is vegan. You can get this at Price Chopper in Hanover. Okay? Pass those if you would,
We
please.
Catskill Game Barn for a couple of years ago.
Joyce,
What?
would you read us a paragraph or two from Eating Sustainably? You're all allowed 3 verses.
Where am I starting on the cover?
Anywhere you want.
Any way you like. You get to choose.
Livestock environmental problems. Urgent action is needed to remedy the situation. United Nations Food and Agricultural Organization. What? Thank you, Joyce. Olive, will you read us a paragraph or two from this Mercy for Animals? I think Mercy for Animals is notable for their undercover investigations. These people who do the horrible things to animals don't want you to know it. Right. And they go in there undercover, right, Madeline?
Yes, they do.
Yeah. Sandy, did you get something to eat, honey?
I did, thank you very much.
Isn't it delicious?
Something to eat and something to read.
I want you all to say your names for my dear Sandy, my dear friend.
Everybody did say their names, Lenore, so I
Start with Gary.
Yeah, we did that. My daughter, we did that.
Okay,
And
how
then,
about for Andy?
We
Yeah,
did.
we did.
Everybody went around.
For Barbara?
Everybody knows everybody.
Okay, well, I need to hear.
Yeah.
How many people
Thank
are
you.
here, folks?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, oh gosh, I lost track.
How many, sweet?
16, 17, including yourself.
14, 16 if you count our friends at the table.
Oh, of course.
17 if you count yourself, right?
Right.
Sure. Oh, 16 is the number?
16 is the number.
Oh, I think it's delicious. Did you try it?
I tried a little bit, it actually tastes good, it's different to me, but yeah.
Tanya,
I
tell
always
us,
try everything I make, I just didn't, I used it.
did you find,
No, my first time.
really?
I got it out of Glendora's vegan recipe book.
I held her to the
Not the
ground.
diet, not the diet.
Tanya, tell the people, what about the night? December night. You found out about December night?
I was just discussing with my husband right now, but I believe that it's a go-ahead.
Okay, Tanya has an announcement for you all.
You want to do
Yeah.
event on December 9th, October. I need to go back October. Glendora would like to hold another dinner here on December 9th. To celebrate what, Glendora?
46,000 telephone calls since 2003.
What, you call?
Yeah, I called out. That is not the info. That's the out call.
46,000.
And then Tanya, we're going to have on December 16th, folks, is here, okay? A free vegan dinner. And December 30th is where are we going and what are we going to do? It's supposed to be a potluck, but I like it here so much.
Now, we're doing a potluck next week, right?
Yeah, there is a potluck, honey, next Friday.
Right.
Next Wednesday, excuse me. A week from tonight. Everybody hear this? St. Mary's Hall down the street. You go through the light, and it's on the left, St. Mary's Church, and the hall is in the back. They are having a Thanksgiving service, so you want to park in the back near the hall. That's at 6 o'clock, and it is a potluck. Could everybody bring a dish? Are you coming, Cheryl?
Coming back.
Not Cheryl.
Gail.
Gail, are you coming next Friday night? We're having a potluck at St. Mary's.
No, next Wednesday night.
Excuse me, next Wednesday night, a potluck at St. Mary's?
If I can make it, I will.
Okay. And you, Marilyn?
Oh, I'm gonna be in Oswego, I'm sorry.
Oh. Sandy, did you hear?
Oh, I'm not sure. She's-
I heard Glendora,
No.
I think it's here.
Now listen, people are pressuring me to stop paying for everything and have potlucks. But I like it here. I would like to have our December 30th meeting here. And it's supposed to be a potluck, so how about people put in some money? Is that a good idea?
yes.
How much do you suggest?
Well, you'd have to give us an idea of what it costs.
Well,
What do you do now?
last one I paid 150 for, the one that we had before.
Here?
Yeah.
How many people?
So, I think if there's 16 people, if I paid $10 tonight, 60, that's fair, is that fair enough, 160?
Yeah.
Okay, now how about December 30th? everybody put in a couple bucks.
That would be
Is
fun.
that reasonable?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Is that reasonable?
Yeah.
Good. I am asking everybody here if you would like to address our assembly. In other words, you have to.
Oh, look what I just did.
Oh.
Oh, the typical thing, he does it every meal.
Not every meal.
Every meal.
Anybody want to address this assembly? Miss Sandy Broadman, anything you want to say?
Yes, I guess, Glendora, do you have everyone's emails?
Oh, no, would you like me to pass around a paper?
I would, yes,
Yes.
Okay,
and a pen.
I have the pen already.
If you're ready for tomato sauce.
Yeah, I'm good at that.
Here is where's my notebook, Tony? Do you see my
I
notebook?
did not see your note.
Maybe got passed around by your.
It may very well have.
Yeah. Some things here.
Sandy Broadman, would you look in one of those briefcases and see if you can see?
Sure,
my,
yeah.
What am I looking for, a pen?
I got the
A
pen,
notebook.
okay.
A notebook with paper.
Or a pen too.
How many layers of the vegetable protein?
Right inside that
Tanya?
one.
I'm sorry, how many layers of the vegetable protein?
I believe there was 2 altogether.
It doesn't taste like hamburger, but it feels like hamburger.
Yeah, because I
very
got
good.
that texture too.
Yeah.
You know, and then the teeth are
But we
they
pass this
actually
up
had
to
different
Glendora?
kinds. You
Yes.
kind of break it up really fine with the, make it more like
Pass
ricotta.
it, thank you.
Was it smooth ricotta?
No, extra
Smooth?
firm.
Extra
Thank you,
firm.
excuse me.
And then you break it down
Right.
really fine.
Okay, what are we putting down here?
Email addresses.
Oh, email,
What was
okay.
the cheese?
Chatwithglendora.com.
Go diet.
What was the cheese?
This time I got, it was a non-dairy, it was great with tofu, I forget, it starts with a D.
Diet.
Is that what it is?
Diet?
Diet.
Diet. Diet.
D-A-Y-L-S?
Yeah.
I'm learning.
Diet.
But it's the dairy-free ones, I know that.
Sandy Broadman was about to stand up and address the assembly.
Okay.
No, I was not. I wasn't, I only wanted everyone's emails so that I could forward a beautiful picture that I took of you, Glendora. And I'd like to share it with everyone. And, thought it came out really well, so.
Anybody want to address the assembly?
That was it.
That was my small contribution.
Yeah.
I have something to say.
Okay.
Yes, Mr. Gary.
No,
No, that
Mr.
was
Tony.
Oh, yes, Mr. Tony.
He was throwing his voice.
I'm out of your sight here, so.
I said that without keeping Billy.
Tony, stand up and say something to us.
Black Friday, there's a group of people that are gonna be going up to Stuyvesant Plaza on the outside, probably on Western Ave, that are gonna be protesting because it's Fur-Free Friday. And it's an event that happens like in different cities throughout the country. But there's a group that's gonna be meeting from 11 to 1 o'clock, and then again in the evening time from 6 to 7, where they're gonna go, they're peacefully gonna hold signs about, wearing fur. Because in Stuyvesant Plaza, there's Beck's Furs, which sells furs.
Beck's first.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's the name of it, so.
What day is it on?
Friday, Black Friday,
Is Friday coming up?
next
Oh, no,
Friday,
oh, Black Friday.
next Friday.
Oh, boy.
And signs to be provided, but, it's also nice if you can make your own too.
Are you going to wear your dog suit?
No,
You
that's
ought to see Tony in his dog suit.
for
Very
the puppy
cute dog.
protest.
That's right, that was fun.
Oh, that was terrific, his dog suit.
Yeah, and we'll probably have another puppy mill protest again, or puppy mill awareness day sometime in December. I'm just not sure when, because the person who started it is actually going to be moving down to South Carolina. Yeah, so she'll have a lot to deal with down there with puppy mills.
Yeah.
You hear that, Gail?
And last weekend or 2 weekends ago, we also had a protest up in Glens Falls for the rodeo, because the rodeo was in town.
Good, that's
And,
terrible.
yes, both nights we actually had some pretty good turnout of people protesting. So we had one person, actually no, not one person, it was 3 people that came up from New York City on Saturday night to protest.
Wow.
So.
Well,
Yeah, and one of them, she was great. She was very vocal and loud when she was there, so she was kind of.
You didn't have a belter on.
No. No, but, you know, maybe next year you get like a little voice or whatever.
Anybody
Well,
else?
there's a front and a back, that could be too long.
Anybody else want to address the assembly?
We have to write it down. We brought things like that to say that we got this baby.
Here is a booklet, and anybody is welcome to a copy. Gail, Marilyn, Sandy Brogman, Andrew, Barbara. This is vegan recipes, put out by Compassion for Killing. I would like to draw to your attention, please. Yes, excuse me. Compassion over killing. I would like to draw your attention to, please go into Starbucks and tell them you want almond milk.
I do it every time.
Yeah, they do it, they do it.
And please go into Subway. Did you know that Tanya was a manager of 6 Subways?
Wow.
Do I have that right,
She's
Tanya?
trying to forget it though.
Adventure in my life.
And Tanya, what are the 2 things that Subway has that are vegan?
They did more of that after I left. They had the veggie burger, and I know they had the veggie sandwich with
Right.
all vegetables.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what
And
else.
what was that fruit, that one,
The fruit yogurt parfait?
one you told us last month?
Yeah, but I think was it the patty, the veggie patty?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
veggie
had that
patty.
one in the veggie sandwich when I was there. If they did anything after I left, I'm not exactly
You need to
sure.
go in there and tell them to get hummus.
I know they're trying.
Tell them
They
that
did-
all the time.
Yeah, they do
What I did.
hummus. They do guacamole.
No, but it's
Yeah,
easy.
because I think they'll actually put, if you want the veggie sandwich, I think they put guacamole on that for free.
Yeah, they,
Oh,
yeah,
really?
because it's, yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one I have, right?
Get your lasagna recipe from here?
Absolutely.
Oh, wow. Did we have that, Karen?
Yeah.
So let me know if you would like one of these. And also, will you go into Dunkin' Donuts and tell them you want almond milk
Okay.
or soy
Well,
milk?
I think they're actually going to come out with a vegan,
Donut?
yeah.
Now, folks, I know,
Did you hear that,
Yes.
Nutty?
I have 2 of these for her.
yeah, I only have one, but you're welcome to them, and then I'll give you one to give to
Okay.
them later.
All right.
We have two budding vegans over here.
Hey.
Would you
Step
like
by
more?
step.
Now, I think that
Sorry, I'm leaning over.
I think that our dear Irene is ready to read to us.
Water or more?
What?
Would you like more on the? Absolutely.
I'm sorry?
You were last week.
No,
Were you here last week? No.
so glad she called us, she saw it in
So
the,
what did she bring to this homeless shelter? What do they need?
talk to the whole group, folks, let's talk to one another.
I don't know how to say this word.
It was very good. Very good.
You got it, sure. What?
A hint.
That means honey.
Yeah, do no harm.
Friend, Irene Brewer, that's next to Bangor, Maine, by the way, Brewer.
Is it?
You know John? Okay, our dear friend Irene is going to read to us a page from Powerful Vegan Thoughts, written by Jay Dinshaw, who is the founder of the American Vegan Society and to whom we contribute every month. Dear Irene,
And is Ann Dinshaw his wife or daughter?
wife, his daughter is Ann. Oh, Ann is his daughter.
Yes.
Prayer is his wife.
Okay, because I'm going to read a conversation that she had with her father.
Oh, that's nice.
Wow, let's hope so. Okay.
Anything?
This is when she was, I guess, a young girl, but I'm not sure. Okay, Anne asks her father, Clint, what is a himshaw? Clint says, I don't know. He says, do you want to know? He says, no. And she writes, the word a himshaw means to be
nice to people and animals. What do you think? Clint says that's better because I don't like animals who die for people to eat. And what does vegan mean?
Too much?
Clint. Our
Whatever
food
you
comes
don't
from
eat,
plants.
box.
Some people eat animals and some don't. And why don't we eat animals? Clint.
Small amount,
We don't want to.
very small.
And is it our choice? Clint. No, the animals don't want us to. If people eat them, they are dead. The animals need to live so they can play. I don't like people eating animals and I don't want that to happen. If we don't want to eat them, they will be happy. And if we want to eat them, they will be dead. If we eat them all, they will all be dead. The animals should be able to do fun things. And, wow, thank you, Clint. You said it better than I could. Clint, I told you a short story. Now go to bed.
Thank you very much. Nice job. Here is,
Whose pen is this? Whose
my
pen?
dear Joyce Baum up there from New Rochelle, Westchester County, where all the rich people live.
What's that?
Joyce, would you
I think so.
kindly read to us from vegetarian?
Joyce, you want me to read? Because Joyce is still eating flat door.
Joyce, ready, it was Olive's turn.
It's Olive, it's
Okay,
Olive.
Olive, thank you for pitching in.
Because Joyce already read.
Do you care?
Did you get them?
No.
Just 15 years ago, finding cruelty-free versions of our favorite food was like a game of scavenger hunt. But today, virtually every major grocery store sells animal-free foods like veggie burgers, creamy soy and rice milks, meat-free chicken patties, soy sausages, and even dairy-free ice creams. And restaurants from fast foods to 4-star are more frequently offering healthy and animal-friendly dishes. What does vegetarian mean? Vegetarian means different things to different people. In this guide, the word describes avoiding meat, eggs, and dairy products, also called vegan. A lacto-ovo-vegetarian is someone who does not eat meat, but does eat dairy and eggs. Read on. Pass it on.
Nice job, Olive.
That's enough.
Nice job.
Robin, will you read to the people about, I want you all to be very proud of this. Here we have churches all over the country closing down, being turned into stores, being turned into studios. But we have one church that is being built and is brand new and it's going to open the first quarter of 2016. Anybody know what church that is?
Is Seventh Adventist?
In what town?
Kinderhook.
On what roof? On what roof,
There's
Doug?
only one order.
Oh, that, the new church?
We keep turning.
That's Route 9.
Roof 9, the Albany Manhattan Post Road, in Kinderhook.
Hey, it's probably gonna have a Galatian address, because it's,
Well, that's the post road.
you know,
It's There's no
Hey,
explaining
Tony,
that.
that's enough.
Dear Bobby, we read
Without-
up
without
about
free.
the Seventh-day Adventist Church.
It doesn't like speak to that book.
Thank you. Is the reading?
Barbara, this is for Barbara. And
Barbara, thank you.
Andrew,
And you're amazing.
would you ask Barbara to read that?
Want to get my goat down?
Banana one?
And this is for you, Andrew.
And banana?
I'll read after I finish.
Yeah, but Barbara wanted to read.
I can read.
I can show you.
Can I
the
just
one that I
say-
got.
Bobby's
It's,
gonna read.
I'll grab it for you.
Can I say something about Seventh Day Adventist?
Bobby, Gary wants to say something about the Seventh-day Adventist.
Unless he's looking at you, he can't hear you.
Right.
You ready?
No, just.
Yeah, go on, Bobby, carry on.
Thank you for your visit, everybody. We feel honored that you came today. And there's a notation for the Seventh-day Adventist Church in Kinderhook. Who are we? The Seventh-day Adventist Church has a membership of more than 18 million committed Christians in nearly every country in the world. While each church has an identity of its own, we all believe the entire Bible is the authoritative Word of God that reveals the Lord Jesus Christ as the Savior and friend of every man, woman, and child. We live in a personal God that cares for each individual and for the earth that He made. Why an energy-efficient building? They believe in being a good manager of God's resources, and it entails building in an environmentally responsible manner. And then they have principles of passive house building, that heat loss is minimized, sunlight heat is maximized, fresh air is provided by ventilation system without draft, and efficient heat recovery allows for the heat to be reused. So choosing this passive house for their own church building is what they did.
Fantastic.
Okay, now Gary, what you want to say about the FCA?
I had to put a scope in my dinner down before I got that one.
Well, I just wanted to say, are there any Seventh-day Adventists here?
We usually have two of them here.
Yeah. Well, you know, the thing about the Seventh-day Adventists is one of the
Was there a
tenets of their religion
Yes.
is
The banana
vegetarianism,
granola.
Pumpkin
veganism,
pie or
and they have
Banana
a whole
granola.
banana
culture that's,
granola.
that
Says that
encompasses all that.
The banana.
And they don't smoke, they don't drink, they
I'll
don't
give
drink
you a
coffee,
bite of
they
my
don't
pie if
drink
you give me
tea.
a bite of your granola.
They live until they're 100.
Yeah.
Did I get you ready?
Loma Linda Group, remember that?
Yeah, one at Loma Linda were they, that's their headquarters, right?
And in England, folks, the Seventh Day, Sandy, did you know this? In England, the Seventh Day Adventists get a premium on their insurance because they know they're gonna live longer.
Really?
Really?
In your country, Jerry.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, wait a
Okay,
minute,
now
everybody gets
Barbara-
free
Barbara
insurance,
has
don't
something to
they?
read to us.
Yeah, right.
National health?
Life insurance.
What's
I
that?
think she's talking about life insurance.
Oh, okay. I was thinking health insurance.
Barbara, you gonna read your thing?
Barbara's gonna read her thing. Just give her a second. It's your turn to read, honey.
I can, to me it's not legible.
I've learned to decipher her handwriting.
Okay.
No, you're not supposed to read the handwriting. Isn't there an ad on the
Yes,
back?
read the ad.
There you go.
Just when they thought it
It's
was
made for the vegan supper
Yeah.
Yes.
on, at this trolley line here.
November
For the date.
12th.
Does anybody have a
November
magnifying
18th,
glass?
today, on Wednesday, November 18th. That was the date it was, in that issue of the advertisement, last Friday. From across the way from Stewart's, it's hard to notice this place. All the times I've come down to the library here, and when we came by tonight,
You know why?
You go right
You know
by it.
why? Because it's not open at night. She's only open till 2, 3 in the afternoon. So
Oh,
there's
lunch.
breakfast and
Breakfast and lunch.
So whenever you come down for the meeting, you can see it.
It's special just for us this year.
Yes, just for this.
she closed when? They closed?
3 o'clock.
Oh, 3 o'clock. That's it, so they serve from breakfast.
Breakfast is to 3, yeah.
Right. What time for breakfast?
Or I'm sure they're here at 6, yeah.
6 o'clock you start? And then a potluck,
And I did notice in that advertisement, there was no hour. I don't believe there's an hour in there, is there?
Well, we're gonna
Can
find
tell what
out.
time it started.
potluck on,
I saw the out of town issue, and that had the hour in it.
Right.
Is that it, Andrew?
No, not yet.
the potluck on next Wednesday, the 25th at 6 at St. Mary's Hall, across from the library. Bring a vegan dish to share. You do not have to be vegan, but the food does. Okay?
So it didn't say that tonight was at 6 o'clock?
Oh,
No, I don't think it did. That's what we saw.
Okay,
I
Doug.
think you're right, no, it gives
I
a
called
date.
to
but
find
not-
out.
Right.
It does for next Wednesday, but.
That's why I double checked in the magazine, Hour Town. And she had the right hour and everything.
That's great. All right, Doug's turn.
All right, this was published on November 5th, in the advertising, Glendoria Vegetarian Club. We meet the last Wednesday of every month. On November 25th at 6 p.m., we meet at St. Mary's Church, Route 20, Nassau Village, across from the library. It is a potluck. Bring a dish to share. You do not have to be vegan, but the food does. Would you like a free vegetarian starter kit? Call Glendora at 518-610-5810. You are what you eat. Doctors have cured thousands with a whole food, plant-based diet, saving them from cancer, heart disease, diabetes, and obesity. Glendora is 87. No doctors, no medicine. Her cat is 77 in cat years. No veterinarians and no medicines. This was submitted by Glendora.
Hallelujah.
What's the cat's name? Does anybody know?
Bob? No, Tom.
No,
Tom?
Mr. Tony
This is
Orlando.
the last one.
No, I got something. I said I gotta get
This
going.
is Tony Ostrander. I keep calling him Tony
She does.
Orlando.
So I'm gonna be reading, this is a brochure for a place called North Country Wild Care. And what this is sort of a collective of wildlife rehabilitators. And it's a hotline number, so it's like if you ever come across like an injured squirrel, rabbit, skunk, whatever, call up the number and we can hook you up with like a rehabber or, you know, help you out with what to do with the animals. I'll read from it. If you need a wildlife rehabber, call our wildlife emergency hotline, 964-6740. This phone is staffed by volunteers. If you get a message, please leave detailed information and a number that can reach that messages or checked every 1 to 2 hours. If you have an injured or orphaned animal, please be sure it is secured in a pet carrier or cardboard box in a quiet, dark room. And do not offer food or water and keep babies warm. Do not handle any animal with bare hands and do not attempt to capture an animal unless you're sure and safest to do so. Then over here it says educate. Spread the word that there are licensed rehabbers out there and that wildlife should not be handled by anyone without a license. Care of wildlife by well-meaning but untrained people can cause an animal unnecessary suffering and compromise. Its chances of being returned to the wild. And as rehabilitators, we have access to trained animals and advice from others with experience. Also talks about joining them, and they can also offer you with help with assistance. So a little bit about them. North Country Wild Care was formed as a nonprofit corporation in April 2001 for the following purposes: support licensed wildlife rehabilitators in the care of orphaned, injured, or otherwise liberated wildlife. To encourage and foster the education, license, and training of wildlife rehabilitators. To encourage cooperation and networking between wildlife rehabilitators. And to educate the public about wildlife and wildlife rehabilitators. And they go on to say that they welcome new members and those who are willing to assist with fundraising and public education, as well as people looking to become wildlife rehabilitators. That's about it. Just kind of goes on, just pass it on.
Do you think that anybody here would like to be a rehabilitator?
It's tough work.
What is this?
Oh, that's why. Here you go, honey.
It's a $100 bill, Glendora.
What is this, folks?
Money.
I think we should give it to the North Country
Oh,
Wildlife.
hey, how about that?
Thank you. And I will make sure to get you a receipt too.
Yeah, I have a receipt made out
Tony,
for
do
you. I
you
can't
want
find
to
it.
have
Yes.
okay.
Now, anybody want to say anything or contribute anything?
Can I get into a go?
Oh, to go banana, absolutely.
Yes.
Anybody else need a floor?
Thank you, dear.
Anybody have anything to say? Sandy Broadman?
Sure. It doesn't really have anything to do with being vegetarian or vegan, but it's a fun story. Yesterday, my husband's class was on a trip to Dyken Pond, and they walked through the woods and had a program. And then they sat down to lunch, and just when all 60 kids sat down to eat, a porcupine came out and climbed up an apple tree right in front of them and went out on a very thin branch to get an apple and put on a big show, just being a beautiful porcupine. And all 60 kids and all the 6 teachers got to see this beautiful porcupine.
That's great.
Yeah.
It's a gorgeous day.
Yeah, on a beautiful day. Right, so. And my name is Glendora Blakeman. Not Broadman, but Blakeman. My name.
Okay, what did I call you, Broadman?
Broadman.
Thank you, cousin.
My cousin, yeah.
She's only my best friend. I thought she was.
Well, you've been calling me Sandy McLean, right, by Andrew's name first. So you can continue calling me that if you like.
I'll tell me Orlando.
That's right. We're the holders.
I'm Jerry.
Yeah, she called it Jerry once.
Marilyn, what do you think of our group here, dear?
I think it's wonderful.
Yeah, what do you think, Gail?
I think it's great. My sister-in-law actually does wildlife rehab in North Carolina.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, how nice.
It's great. Yep.
We'll send her $100 too.
Tough work.
Oh, yeah, she's.
Especially, like,
Tony, are you actually
24/7
rehabbing?
she's on.
no, I'm not rehabbing.
You work at the center? You
Yeah, just doing the
volunteer.
hotline and just whatever way I help out. The exam is only offered twice a year, in August and April. So with the next exam coming up, I'm gonna.
Yeah, I wanted to note, some health studies by physicians have said that if you want to sleep good at night, bananas have been proven to have an effect on your sleep if you take it to the night.
Yeah, they lower blood.
So that's something to think about.
Yeah, doesn't it?
This man had been married 25 years, and he wanted to give his wife a bouquet of flowers. And she's in the kitchen, hot and tired, slaving over the stove. And he says, "What's your favorite flower, honey?" And she said, "Pillsbury." And a woman said to her husband, "George, you've been up to that buffet table 8 times. Aren't you ashamed of yourself?" And he says, "Oh no, honey, I keep telling him it's for you."
It's for you.
And a priest asked a young lady, "When are you thinking of getting married?" And she said, "Constantly." This man bragged that he runs things in his house, and his daughter says, "That's right. The lawnmower, the snow machine, the laundry." Sandy and I have decided that marrying an archaeologist is a very good idea, because the older you get, the more interested in you he gets.
Tell them the one about the mother tongue.
Oh, why do they call English the mother tongue? Madam, why do they call English mother tongue?
You did it, I'm terrible with my.
Because father
never gets a chance to use it. Who said it? Who said it? Father never gets a chance to use it. Madeline wants me to tell you about the mine where this foreman hired a Polish man, an Irish man, and a Chinese man. And he said to the Polish man, "Your job is to take the big hunks of coal out of the mine." And he said to the Irish man, "Your job is to break the big hunks up into small pieces." And he said to the Chinese man, "I'm putting you in charge of supplies." So he went off. He came back the afternoon, and the Irishman had done his job. The Polish man had done. "Where's the Chinese man?" He said, "We don't know. We haven't seen him all afternoon." So the foreman goes into the mine. He's going down the long, dark, narrow corridor, and the Chinese man jumps out and says, "Supplies!"
I gotta be going, Glendora.
Next week.
Yeah, see you next
too.
week. It's
Bye,
good.
Tony.
I have to go down to all.
No, you don't have to bite, do you?
No, it's
Are you called?
Chicken.
Yes, yes.
What are you gonna bring?
I haven't decided. It's probably gonna be chili.
Oh, okay.
Chile, eh? Does that mean we've got a Mexican theme?
It's a southwestern.
Aha.
Southwestern.
I gotta be going too.
Okay, Doug.
I got an
Bye,
irrigation
Doug.
system running, and I gotta
I'll
go
see
check
you,
out.
will I see you, next Wednesday, Tony?
Yes.
Doug,
Next
will we see
Wednesday?
you next Wednesday?
Yeah?
See ya, bye Tony, drive safe, bye Doug, drive safe.
Good luck with the irrigation.
Yeah, maybe I will if I can get over there.
Bye, Doug.
Bye.
Did you
You
hear
got my
about,
number, so it's good to
Okay,
talk.
yeah, great.
did you hear about the couple who got married so late in life that Medicare picked up 80% of the honeymoon?
Maddie,
Doug,
just don't forget to take that out.
thank you, Doug. Dishes.
Why did the man play his wedding videotape backwards? Sandy, why did the man play his wedding video?
I don't know, Glendora, why did the man play his wedding tape video backwards?
So he could see himself walk out of church a free man.
Well, I thought that was going to be racing. I thought that was going to be action.
I love that vegan pumpkin pie, did
That's
you?
really
Yeah, you deserve a round of applause.
No milk, no cream.
Okay, folks, anything else to contribute or change? We're all set for next week, it's gonna be a potluck, right? And
Yeah.
where's it gonna be, everybody?
Same.
And way in the back, right? Park in the
Yeah.
back? What time is it gonna be?
6 o'clock.
Okay. Anything else you wanna talk about?
I'd just like to say welcome to all the people, new people.
Oh,
very nice, yes, well,
You coming next Friday, next Wednesday here?
we're gonna be in Oswego.
And you're gonna be in the
Oswego.
Our son's just coming home from Oswego on Tuesday.
Really?
He left in August for the first time.
For college? You'll get
Oh,
She's already made his room into a sewing room.
Oh, it's tough. It's tough. Oh, man. If I go in the room, my daughter says that I'm crazy, I'm so missing him. If I don't go in his room, the birds are fishing, I'm croak because there's nobody around, they don't talk to me like.
Oh, here she is.
Yay. Did you make the dough?
The dough I did not.
So you got the dough?
Oh, is that vegan dough?
It's
She
not
doing the
vegan.
cooking?
It's made with butter. It's not, it doesn't have milk. I'm sorry.
It's okay, it's fine.
It's the
Don't worry about
Pillsbury
it.
one.
No, I was asking because I wanna make a
Well,
vegan
that's
apple
getting
pie.
over a dough. Like, I
Oh.
don't, if you look at it, it doesn't.
Where is it?
It's in the
It's
book.
in the book.
Oh, so you're ordering food for
Marilyn and
Oh,
Jeff,
the
yes,
recipe.
you come
Oh, the
December
recipe.
9th.
Like, I got most of the supplies, other than you guys have any lucky, but the, between Hannaford and Frankfurt. Like, Hannaford didn't have extra firm tofu, so I had to go for stuff for it.
You could.
Well, I would, then there's so many that are flavored, that'll make it work.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're too costly.
Yeah, you could, you're really
So
good.
who knows how
And I
many
didn't know.
people?
I didn't know, but I, you know, I knew it, maybe, so I didn't want to go that big.
I like that kind of bread that has no egg or oil.
You did the cooking, right? You made the lasagna?
Yes.
Are you Italian?
Yeah.
I am.
Oh, because I was about to say that, too. You don't have to be Italian to cook like that. I don't know, I am, so I know that was very good. That will help me keep my good looks and help me.
I have here the financial report. Glendora Vegetarian Club is on its 22nd meeting. We're over a year and a half old. And we have spent $4,556. And we have spent 434 and a half hours. And our log is up to page 624.
So, I don't.
Okay, I think I'm through, folks, if anybody else wants
What's
to add anything.
We don't.
Oh, are you
But you know what, if you coconut flax.
What do you think for
No, for vegan butter. I'll find out. Vegan butter, we use coconut oil. Yeah. Yep.
Well, I guess you just don't. I don't know.
Well, you saw one of the,
I'll Google it when I get home, see if I can find it. I'm just trying to make
like brown.
How many members of the other? We have about,
What is it? Oh, chia seed, chia. Okay.
What do you think of having it here?
Oh, okay.
Do you have a way to ground?
I buy it that way. I buy it ground beef.
We like having Italian make us fantastic meals so that we can learn and work out.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I know.
You know, I'd like to be able to. You guys are like,
Yeah, I know.
try it out.
I'm thinking you're all that
That's
worried. Maybe I'll try that. Do you see a pink phone?
Yes.
Can I have the gold wallet? Thank you for letting us talk.
Yeah, but
Well,
it's
thank you for your next meeting. And I love your frock too.
I was funny, and don't let me get the air.
She wrote them down. You guys want to show some learning to
You know they won't be good.
Do I put some money in towards the?
Where did you put it? Can I have a?
Well, I'm throwing it over there so that people can add to it.
I'd like 4 more slices, would anybody like some to go?
So if you had it.
Tanya made an offer, what was it, Tanya?
There's 4 more slices of lasagna, which I could easily cut in 2 for each slice of the 4. Would anybody like it to go?
I would love one to go. That would be wonderful.
How about you, Joyce? Want to go?
Joyce has got one.
Good?
Would you like one?
I'll give you a bit.
Bobby would like one.
Bobby would like one.
Why don't you put it in little boxes?
I will, bring them in little boxes.
Yeah? Oh, that's good.
So Andrew Grimm, I'm so glad to see you. And Barbara.
Sandy, I haven't seen you lately, not that I've been.
Yeah, it's great to see you. How are you? I've been good.
She teaches at Montessori. Where?
Oh! In North Greenbush.
Oh, I know where it is. We
Okay.
live in Branson Manor.
Oh, okay, yes. Yeah, so sometimes we've come down there with classes to sit. Yes,
And always at Christmas time.
yes.
If the choir
I want to say that before everybody goes, I never can. Hey, before everybody goes, I want to say something. Too bad I didn't do it earlier because I was busy eating. But I'm a deaf person.
You guys don't have to.
I can't hear anything. I read people. Yeah, well, our spouses are deaf too, we know that. But that don't count. That's on purpose. But mine was an accident. But I learned to speak very well. I can speak more than one language, but I don't know sign language. Because I grew up in the hearing world.
I see.
So when I first came to a handful of people, and I explained to them my background so they would know, I have to look at you in order to read you. But if you're from Brooklyn, forget it.
He's from England.
That's even harder.
Well, that's a toss-up. I better ask her for her recommendation first.
I teach deaf children.
You teach what?
Where?
Deaf children.
In Durham?
Yeah, in Pittsfield.
In
I taught
Pittsfield?
at Averill Park for 12 years. I've been in Pittsfield for 12. I was in Brooklyn and Queens and then in England. So I've been for 28 years. But I sign, so.
So you know sign language, right? But I don't. And that's because I grew up in the hearing world, so my parents mentored me. So I learned to speak English, Spanish, and other languages.
I thought that you must be an English teacher because you spoke so beautifully and so clearly, which very few people do anymore.
Right.
Do you teach deaf people too?
I do not. No, I teach young children, 6, 7, and 8 years old. So.
Well, I know I'm very lucky because I'm a writer. My other things, I've written examinations, with professional jobs, And I often
Thank you
speak
very much, thanks.
in public on public policy issues on
Two
TV.
more. We're going for ice cream.
And I think many people take me here would compliment me, they speak very good, so I'm very lucky.
You want one?
Yes, please.
Whoa, wait. Well, we got one at a time. Even though everybody looks lovely so far, I can, oh.
No, not good. Oh, who else? Who else wants one?
Not for me, thank you.
Tanya, if
Do you want one?
No, no, thank you.
Yeah, did you grab some?
No, but you know, they've been all,
Absolutely.
if you see anything, you can save it for me.
Yes, I will.
We'll see you Friday.
Well, you know, that would be very interesting, because I grew up in the living world, and I lost my hearing when I was 5 years old because of scar fever.
Oh,
So,
that's right, I cannot.
in our house, a few months later, my mother lost my
Friday, and I
hearing.
can't go to Tanya's Friday.
So I realized, there's an old saying, when wrong with the language, you're not gonna, most people can be in my life more by doing this.
Okay, are we doing that
It's
together?
very easy for us to communicate.
Okay.
You already did have to, you already had formed your words. When you speak from memory. If you make a mistake, you correct yourself because your brain remembers that you said it wrong, not that you heard yourself say it wrong.
Well, you know, when I was 5 years old, I don't remember the word sound or anything. But because I have a fluency and a fluidity with English, I know the meaning of almost every word, connotated, denotated, and because I write things and things come easy to me, I speak to. I've gone to the court of Irish, made my own little paper. I have no problem
That's
doing it.
because you're postlingually deaf. You became deaf after you had your language. Kids that use sign language were born deaf and they don't have any language. So they need to see the pictures. And they need to...
But see, even when I knew my words, I often didn't pronounce them right because I can't hear them. But I've got a funny thing I tell people is, I worked with my friend Penelope down to Bellotti to play Mono Poly in my Iron Dime.
Oh!
Translate that for me? I used to pronounce those words that way before I never got to say the thing twice. But somebody said, you don't pronounce words like that. Can you translate that in English for me?
Well, something about playing Monopoly, I heard that part.
Not that part, what about the other 3 words?
No, I'm not sure.
Penelope, you know, envelope, Penelope, I didn't know it was Penelope. So I used to call the girl Penelope, then after a while I said, well, you're not doing it right. So Hyundai, the way you spell Hyundai, I thought, no, Hyundai. And then of course Bellotti, it's just the way it is phonetically spelled, right? And I keep people down there all the time, they don't like that. I said, I know it's Galatian. But believe me, it is, I know the meaning of the word reading and everything, but pronouncing them, that's another thing, because many people don't know the words that I sometimes use, and I've never pronounced it. So I can try to say it all the time. And I'm too fast to look in the dictionary, sometimes to react to that. You're right. But I wish I could hear, but here's the thing that I told around unusual about remote technology that I understand. I am music. I'm inclined. I'm a great dancer. My picture's been in the paper many times and people don't know I'm that. And the ladies come up all the time. I'm necklaces, bracelets, my necklaces. And nobody except maybe a couple of band people know. Because my family were all musicians. And I grew up as a little boy, I used to put my ear on the radio on the record player. And I could tell when it was going to be a hit. So I would call the radio station and say, this is going to be a hit. They would send me records. And if I liked the melody, like I know where Beethoven's coming from, I'm writing for now. If I liked the melody, I would go and get the lyrics so I could put them together and sing the song in the shower or out. I just love the music. I mean, I know where Beethoven comes from. Most people can't figure that out. But I remember the piano player of Roger Williams. Did you ever hear of him, Roger Williams?
Yes.
He made autumn leaves. When I was a little boy, I had that record I wanted to play, so I turned on the record player. And all of a sudden I said, oh my God, that tune just got to me. my mind is saying, hey, is that what I think I'm hearing? So I can often approximate what I hear. I change. Even singing. If it's a short singer, I can put that on too. That's the way it comes across. So even though I can't hear it like you, I know what it's like. I recognize it right away.
When did you
5 years old. No, I'm gonna meet Dr. Washington down. Especially after speaking. Now I know how speakers have to have a little bit of this when they get up to the left there. No, but you have a nice personality like me. I thought I was looking in the mirror when I looked at you. But I love like that. You know what I told everybody before you guys came? I like to be in that thing that they did. Now, this is my best friend. I died. I dropped dead.
In August?
I was dancing with the refrigerator.
We couldn't tell now.
Oh, very loud. I got a friend upstairs. But they told me it was a miracle. I really was. Because I was a little gone. I wasn't down. I dropped no hard feet, no help, no reason. And I hit myself down. And I looked at it, cracked my skull, but my friend, one of my friends was a nurse. Bobby Shaw, the celebrity was walking in the floor. They took me away, 2 yards didn't work. The shoes didn't work.
Oh, yes,
They put
coffee
tubes down me. And I remember that part. In the middle of the night, I woke up. And they were looking at me.
Wow.
My doctor said, a miracle. But right now, I feel very well. He told me my prognosis.
I didn't want to take it out
Because I have a strong heart.
but I think I put that
So
in
now I
there.
even like it. Yeah.
I guess so. That is a miracle.
Yes, it is. And you know something? I know I went one of the life. I went upstairs and I just come back from the dead 4 times. And I went 4.
I want you to try it.
200
I'd like to try it. Truthfully, I'm more interested in the moisture. I'm not, I'm probably with you. Bye, Barbara.
Nothing.
Bye, Barbara. Bye, Andy. Nice seeing you.
Bye, Andy. Bye, Barbara.
Okay, folks, I hope to see you guys again. I know that you appreciate good music. I'm glad I was passable for that one. But no, I can, once I really get going.
I have it in my
My brother was the best saxophone player in the world. In the world, according to New York Times and Downbeat. And he was from Troy. And he played jazz.
How are you, Joyce?
How are you?
You like jazz? You like jazz music?
You say
Jazz.
Tony said, yeah. But what, his name wasn't Brignola, was it?
That's Brignola. I'm Bobby Brignola.
Your name is Brignola.
Oh, no, I'm Bobby.
And Bobby, and what was his
So are
name?
you saying that you
Nick.
want the travel?
Nick.
Brignola. You know that?
I'm not sure.
Is he still living?
I'd like to.
Oh, he passed away. I'm the baby in the family. He passed away 13 years ago.
Doesn't he? He died.
Oh, one. Yeah. Because you know, you blow, he has a big sack. And when you blow it out for 50 years like he did, he developed no-do cancer, no-do.
Really?
In his throat, which was terrible when he had that.
So they abuse it,
So the
DJ or
connection.
record, what is?
Oh, we have, we had
I didn't know that. I mean, I didn't know that he had, first of all, I didn't know that he had died, but I know he had a great reputation.
Bye.
Yeah.
I
Now,
enjoyed
you say the
myself.
big saxophone.
The big one, the baritone.
Baritone, oh, okay.
Good.
Tenor and, what's the other one there, but the alto, they're smaller. But that big one's got a, blow that hard. But I never liked jazz. The only jazz one I liked was Take Time. But I'm a pig, I take 10. 5 is not enough. Like to go for a 10. Don't sell yourself short. What's your name?
Andy.
Nice to meet you. God bless. People say, have a good night. I say, no, have a good life, but that's not really long.
Well, maybe I'll see you at Brandon's
I know
dinner
that.
next month, right, in December.
Well, your kids sing at church.
Well, actually, another teacher, Julie, brings her class every year, but sometimes both our glasses have gone, so.
I don't get your name, what is it?
Sandy, and I teach at the Woodland Hill Montessori School. You live at Branson Manor?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, so the school right up the hill is where I
Sometimes I have
teach.
more problem with particular words and names that I don't use too often in my speech. You know, so that's why I,
Right.
once in a while, your name was Mr. Mozowski, I would tell you.
She wouldn't either.
There wasn't Mr. Mozowski, I think pretty close to that.
I don't know if she's telling.
It was nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you, nice talking with you. Good night.
Yes, that was a wonderful
Very
meal.
nice to meet you, very nice to meet
Ditto,
you, very nice to meet you
ditto,
too.
ditto, ditto.
Oh, nice to meet you, Olive. Who's driving? Well, drive safe.
Anyway, thanks for taking time out of your busy schedule to join us.
It was nice to meet you.
She's always
They were very nice.
Good, I'm glad you enjoyed it. It was delicious, wasn't it?
I didn't get my good look to eat
And not,
junk food.
and not an animal got harmed. That's the best
How
part.
about that?
How about that?
Oh, we're taking Glendora.
Yes, we are. Yes, as a matter of fact, I sort of had a couple of little chitter chatteries. Shall I, Glendora, shall I turn off?
She's been televising this.
Of course, she does the whole thing. Glendora, shall I shut this off?
But I only work with one here.
Shall I turn it off?
Here and two here and one there.
Leave it on?
I don't have a class. I just roll
Okay.
into-
Elementary?
I have a 3-year-old right up through 9th grade, but I have had 22-year-olds because they're allowed to stay till they're 22. So I have the whole gamut, every age.
How long have you
Where do
been
you
doing?
want these?
28 years.
I want to leave them here.
That long?
Oh.
You're right out of high school when you started that.
Well, first I had to get my
So
bachelor's,
is
then my
your line
master's, then I
dancing
started
very
teaching. I was about 24. So.
Go to, Clark School?
No, there are,
No, I was just fascinated by the little ball where the people would
Careful where you're
sign
sliding.
when I was little, the instructor, and I'm Italian, so the hands were
What are you learning?
So I thought maybe I could make them do something wonderful. And so I fell in love with it.
Yeah, let me go to later.
Oh, I did. And everybody in town here said, "Oh, please don't say that, because I can tell we raised the board. I can tell from that.
I was looking
No,
for
just
an adult tap class,
You're not from Brooklyn.
and when I
I got a shot at you. You
heard
know?
that
I had to turn it down.
line dance, I thought, and I looked,
I got a lifetime. of
never
experience.
catch on to that. But I did
But I
eventually.
realized that.
Yes.
Because there is a
Look, yeah,
tap class
there's
in
that.
Colony. I
Nothing,
think
you
you know
know,
about
Oh,
that.
there's a tap class right now.
I don't have to know what to do.
Yes.
Oh, what's her name?
But I
gal
know,
that teaches
in the
little
past,
kids.
truth be-
Oh, yes.
When I was growing up, I thought
She
I
has
was
an
going to
adult
get
class.
this in the whole
So
world.
you haven't done
Would
that.
have accepted me.
And then when I saw the
Would have
politicians
accepted me.
and the married couple, I said, oh my God,
Oh, I
they're
got
all
tap
tapped.
shoes.
And they were couples and
One
wives.
year, and then the next year.
So I didn't feel that bad at all.
We'll see you next week.
For what?
Next week.
Of course.
Okay.
So she
You're
didn't
gonna do it every once a month now, right?
Oh, so we put.
That's wonderful. Happy Thanksgiving.
Well, we'll see you before that.
Preview, I said.
Good night. Glendora, hi. Thank you so much.
Definitely
It was a
Central
lovely
School.
dinner.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna give you one too. Come to Papa, come to Mama.
Drive safe.
It's a wonderful thing you're promoting.
Yes.
Oops,
There goes
Maddie,
You leave them right in my car.
Maddie,
Thanks.
oh,
Yes.
is this yours?
I was very surprised in the West, but I'm not satisfied. Well, until next week, have a wonderful weekend, everybody.
You too, goodbye.
Thank you,
Yes.
Glendora.
Do you need a ride, Glendora? Okay.
He's the best. Bye-bye, bye-bye, drive safe.
Yeah, I think you two hit it off very well.
But it's nice to revisit, for
Is
sure.
this yours?
Oh, yeah, well, you're known by the company you keep.
I don't know, could have been the ginger and the garlic.
Maddie, do you need me to carry something?
Well, I don't know that we're quite ready to go
Could have been
yet.
the ginger and the garlic, who knows? I took them all at the same time. But it's nice to do that.
If it is the antibiotic, which would have saved you so much misery by going into
Okay, I like it.
Well, I'm one and I'm rejoice, so whatever. Okay, I'm going home with you, Maddie, but I have to pay. Ask Tanya to come out, would you come?
Tanya?
I thought it was a good crowd.
That was very nice.
You know, it's a nice time to have a free vegan dinner.
And your ad paid off.
Yeah, I did. 4 people, right? Oh, here, I'm ready to pay it.
I didn't
Were
know.
these-
Good night, Glendora. Thank you.
Sandy, when are we gonna get together, baby?
I don't know, soon I hope, right? It should be soon, now that I'm not spreading germs around.
We appreciate
I've
that.
been quarantining myself for a long time.
Oh, would you have a
Several weeks.
cold?
I had colds, yeah, just
Oh.
series of colds.
Mhm.
I was teaching, but then I wasn't really socializing. I was trying to go to school.
No, that's good. They said there were 16 people. So what's that come out?
Were there
$9?
16?
What's
Around
that?
there, yeah.
16, yes.
Is that what we should
They were
count on?
counting these
$10
two
here?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Is that all right? $10. So,
I had said 17, but
So
then
what
it
did
was
you say it
really
was?
16.
So Sandy, somebody hit this deer and they left it right in the middle of the road alive,
Oh,
but it was sitting up, and this guy jumped out of his truck and put his belt around its neck and pulled it to its feet and kind of walked it off the road.
yeah.
And so we called the police already, of course, and while we were waiting, the deer just stood there. Oh,
Can we make it?
I'm sorry.
Can we make it
He just
180?
stood there.
Yep.
And he was like,
Can you bring me 20?
I just didn't know what happened to him, you know?
Wow.
And it took a while for the sheriff to
Yeah.
get there, and I kept
Thank
thinking,
you.
I hate to have him shoot this deer, because it's not
Yeah.
bleeding, it doesn't seem to have any broken bones.
Right.
And by the time the sheriff got there, when she pulled up her flashing lights, I saw the deer look, and he kind of started to try to walk, but we were like this far from him, and he was just standing there, so I knew he was really dead.
Yeah.
But anyhow, he kind of went around and went into
Now,
the woods,
if we count on
and
$10
she shined her flashlight, and we couldn't see him anymore, so he didn't
Now,
go to the
even
woods.
though
Good.
But she turns to me, she
This
says,
was a good turnout.
I really did not want to have to
Yeah,
shoot the deer
that's good.
tonight. She said,
Yeah,
I'm so
yeah.
glad he went into the woods.
Good.
I was thinking, oh, I was too. Because you know, sometimes they have to shoot
I
them.
get nervous because I want to make sure that
They do, because they're suffering,
Right,
and they're
that's
not
what have
going
to be suffering.
Well, there
Yeah.
is,
You know, when they're
Probably
bleeding from the
fine,
mouth,
just
you know,
get,
they're in
need
trouble.
some time to recuperate, probably was stunned.
He, I just don't understand how somebody hits a deer like that and leaves it in the road. It's one thing to leave it in the road if you can't move it, but to not stay there, that's what's amazing to me.
Did you get your?
You know, to not stay there and make sure nobody else hits it, you know, or has an accident.
This is really good.
Really bizarre. But that's what people
That's
do.
your bag, not mine.
Yes, yep.
And what am I carrying?
Well,
This?
she wants this camera going until the bitter end, so I guess so.
Think so.
Yeah, I asked her if I wanted, if I could turn it off, she said no. So,
Good night.
good night,
Good to
Sandy,
see you
drive
both.
safe, you too. Glad you're feeling better.
Thank you.
$10 a person.
Does she have anything that goes in this, or should I zip it up?
Huh?
So that would have been $160.
You can zip it up, I don't know.
That doesn't quite make that.
It's okay.
No,
It's fine. And I think when we do your potluck, maybe I should do something like your Glendora's goulash. You know what I mean? That way I'll do something, so I can do something for you too, because this is really great that you do this for everybody.
So do you understand all the dates she was saying?
No, we'll figure it out. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's wonderful.
Did Glendora have a coat?
I have so many.
She did wear a coat, yes. It's over here.
Oh.
But as long as she can take them, my husband can be here. If not, my husband can be home with them and I can just come in myself. He helps me. He's my dish boy.
And he likes it.
Yeah.
How about this, how about spaghetti sauce and meatless meatballs?
Meatless meatballs. Okay, that's the stuff in the can, right?
Well, it's in a can, that's the tender round, but Gardein puts out meatless meatballs.
I've seen them in the
they're
next.
delicious.
Okay, so meatless meatball. You want to do that when the next one?
No, I just tossing it out to you, see what you thought of it.
Okay. I will.
What do you think of it?
That's fine. And is there some special spaghetti that you choose to use?
No.
Because I like full organic stuff.
cut it
Okay.
off.